So welcome back to the channel, everyone. Triple M here, and today we're taking a look at the Smorobot Tank X11, and this is a cordless robotic pool cleaner. Now this is a little bit different than what I normally do on the channel, but just got a pool installed and reached out to Smorobot. Wanted to take a look at the new flagship pool cleaner. Now a little bit about the pool cleaner. This is going to give you up to 210 minutes of clean time. This is suction not only on the floor but also on the wall. Cleans up to 4,100 square feet, and this has a lot of cool features. Now this doesn't just clean in random patterns where it can miss. It does use AI technology to systematically go around your pool and clean every corner. So this video we're going to quickly unbox it. We're going to drop it in the water, see how it does. Of course, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, smash the notification bell. Let's go. Now, I wanted to give a big shout out to Smorobot for sponsoring this video. Let's go ahead and see what's in the box. You did notice we have a lot of padding on this, so this actually came in perfect condition, no damage to the box or anything else. So got everything out of the main box. We have the robot, then we have 3 additional boxes to go through. Now the robot is a little bit bigger than I expected, guys. Pretty heavy as well. The size is 28.82 by 20.67 by 15.75 inches, so it's a pretty big vacuum cleaner, and this is a good thing because that means that it covers more ground on every pass that it takes in your pool. Now, one of the boxes we are going to have a filter, and just so you know, this comes with 2 different filters. One's already in the robot, and the other one is in the additional box. Next, we're going to have a retrieval cord, and how this works is basically connect one end to the robot, throw the other one in the pool. The orange ring floats on top. That way, when the battery's dead, that way you can simply grab it and bring it up to the surface. They also provide a hook, so if you have a standard pool rod, you can always go ahead and use this method if you don't want to use the string method. And they also provided some screws. That way, if you don't have the proper rod, you do have a way to connect. They thought about a little bit of everything, just different ways to retrieve the robot when the battery's dead. Now, the last box is going to be the charger. Now, this is going to be a fast charger, which means that you can get a full charge in only 2.5 hours, and this will give you 3.5 hours of runtime or 210 minutes. So a quick look at everything in the package. You do have the charger. You can see some of the information there. We have the quick start guide. I will tell you everything. You have the hook that you can attach to the pole along with the screws that goes with it. We have the retrieval cord. We have one filter right there, and they do provide additional filter inside. One is finer than the other one, so if you guys are just looking to get grit or dust off the floor, you can switch out the filter depending on what you're trying to do. So a quick look around the device. This is built really solidly. You can see that it has 2 different drive motors. Each motor is going to spin the cleaning fins in the front one direction or the other. So you do have independent cleaning, which I think is a clever design. Underneath you do have the inlet, and that's a one-way inlet. So it's able to suck up debris, but the debris won't go back out. Now, this is pretty heavy. Put the weight right here in the top right. Especially when it's filled with water, you want to go ahead and let the water run out before trying to retrieve it from the pool. On the front, you have 3 settings. You have the off, you have the standard, and you have the fast cleaning. Now standard is going to take a little bit longer. It is going to take its time, and the fast cleaning is going to clean your pool a little bit quicker. Now it does have LEDs on the front. Tells you the battery level, but it also tells you when to submerge it in the device. So once you have it turned on, you want to wait for the yellow lights to flash. That's when it's safe to add it in the water. If you don't do that, you will see red light, and then you will have to pull it back out. As far as the left side, you are going to have the charging port, and this is secure, and this is watertight. So all you got to do is unscrew the cap, put the charging port back in, screw that in, and then you can go ahead and charge it. Once you plug it in, guys, you will see the indicator that it is charging. Just so you know, you will need to have the device turned off for the charger to work properly. Now, removing the waste basket is pretty easy as well. All you need to do is pull up. It will open like a car hood or bonnet, whatever you want to call it. And then you have the filter right there. All you need to do is pull that up, and then you can empty it. Look on the inside, guys. You have the fan that's going to provide your suction as well as your lift, as well as your ability to climb walls. So that's all done by that fan right there. Like I said, 2 filters. One's going to be a little bit finer than the other. Maybe you want to use one for the bigger debris, and the other one to pick up the smaller stuff like your sand and your dust that's on the bottom of the pool. So reinserting the filter, it does have some guiding lines on the side. All you got to do is make sure that's lined up. Now on to the fun part, which is getting this turned on, getting it in the water, and watch it do its thing. So first thing you want to do is power the device on. Like I said, you have two cleaning modes. You have the standard and you have the fast, and just depending which mode you want. As far as turn it on, you need to turn it to one of those modes. You need to put it on a flat surface, give it a couple seconds until the lights go in and you'll see two yellow lights flashing. That's how you know it's time to insert this in the pool. Now, as far as putting it in the pool, guys, you can push it down or you can just put it on top. It will slowly sink. It will not turn over on its side, so it might look like it's going in awkwardly, but it will eventually land on its legs. So give it a couple seconds, it will start thinking, then it will start doing its thing. So the first thing that it'll do, and I noticed that every cleaner starts by scrubbing the walls and scrubbing your tile above the water line, and this is very important because sometimes that's where you're going to have some dirt, some debris at the water line. So it goes around the entire pool, scrubbing the water line while scrubbing the wall. So this is very cool to just take in, both from above as well as below the surface, just to watch how it thinks and how it does everything. There is no randomness to this, guys. It does go up and down in lines, and then it come back down and move over a little bit and go to the next side. So eventually this is gonna keep the side of your pool clean, and this is gonna save you some time if you're normally doing this with your brush. So with the rubber brushes, you don't have the issues of hair getting caught up in the bristles. No need to clean it. What it will do, guys, it does have the pump running while it's brushing into the inlet, and then it'll get stuck in the container. Now this is very good at picking up anything that you throw at it. If you have leaves, dust, grit, hair, algae, it does scrub every surface of your pool, and it does pick up the bigger debris as well. Now once it's done with the sides, what it'll do is start cleaning the bottom of your pool. For my pool, I do have some screening, so I don't have some of the bigger debris, but the pool is brand new. But what I noticed is that a lot of the sand and some cement, some construction materials are on the bottom, and I'm curious to see what it picks up in the end. So look at the time lapse right here. So you can see that it's not doing any random pattern. It is using intelligent planning to go back and forth in a line. That way it doesn't miss anything. So I let it do its thing. You can see it's able to pick up the rocks, picks up everything you throw at it, scrub the walls. The only thing that I saw is that sometimes it has issues going over the steps, so that's one area you might want to keen on. So for this first run, I just let it finish, and then I was able to retrieve it with the pole and check what's inside of the filter. Now, as you guys can see, there is a lot of debris, a lot of sand. There's a lot of the finishing that was put into the pool before it was filled up with water. And you can see you got the bulk of everything that was in the bottom of the pool, and this was on the first run only. So all you need to do after that is essentially just bring it to the garden hose, spray it out, then you can reinsert it and put it back on the charger. Pros and cons of the Smorobot Tank X11. So let's start out with the one con that I noticed is that it does have some issues navigating stairs, and that's not uncommon for these robots, guys. Once it goes up one flight, it's gonna think it's on the wall, but it doesn't have the surface to go up. So that's one area that you might have to still get in there and brush. Besides that, this works really well. Suctions really well. The intelligent mapping was excellent. The cleaning time, this lasts 3.5 hours, and I actually proved that. And as well as the intelligent mapping, just seeing it do its thing in a grid light pattern, just knowing that it's not going to miss anything, and just the results of seeing what it picked up just made me a believer. So shout out to Smorobot for sponsoring this video. I will be leaving a link in the description where you can go ahead and pick it up. If you guys have any questions about this, drop it in the comments. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching again, and I'll catch you on the next one.